very large, very crowded room. Specifically, one of the hut's spice hookah dens. Heavy, sweet smoke fogged the air. Musicians played atop various floating platforms which hovered at different heights above the spice-addled denizens below. From his gilded dais, Wambo the Hutt sucked in enough smoke to fill all three of his lungs. Nobody was alert enough to immediately notice the two Jedi Knights who'd appeared above them. But lightsabers tended to attract attention. Wambo croaked, dazedly gesturing with his tail. One of his Gamorrean guards squealed and waddled to intercept them at the foot of the stairs. This concerned Qui-Gon far less than the heavy thudding of half a dozen human guards on the steps, only seconds behind, and two more Gamorreans at the door. "Jump!" Qui-Gon called. With that, he leapt across the room to land on one of the band platforms currently occupied by the horn section. The Kittinak stumbled back in alarm, and one of them toppled from the edge of the platform into the filthy, pillowed moat that surrounded Wambo. She landed atop a Trandoshan, who hissed in protest, but most of the dazed group hardly seemed to notice. He glanced back. Obi-Wan's jump had taken him to the platform where a Shada Ub was playing the grouty harmonique. Unfortunately, this was a sterner species of musician. While the Shada Ub kept two steady limbs on the harmonique, he lashed out with another, then spat at Obi-Wan. Poison, Qui-Gon thought with horror, but Obi-Wan dodged easily. His Padawan's reflexes were sharp. If Obi-Wan lacked serenity in battle, he didn't lack instincts. As the human guards appeared at the top stairs, Qui-Gon called, "Handle that door!" With that, he stamped the platform control, sending it zooming toward the guards. Amid the fray, he called upon the deep quietness within, the soul of the universe that always listened, always answered. Without consciously thinking or aiming, Qui-Gon brought his lightsaber up, over, aside, blocking every blaster bolt. They fired faster, but it made no difference. He could sense each shot before it happened. His confidence was not shared by the Kittinak musicians, the rest of whom jumped from the platform. Good. That way, he could concentrate on only his own safety and his Padawans. Of course, Obi-Wan could take care of himself. Or so Qui-Gon thought for the remaining 2 seconds before Obi-Wan swooped down over the door controls and stabbed them with his lightsaber, heat melting the controls from within. Blast it, Qui-Gon thought. I meant take care of the guards at the door. You could have said so, Obi-Wan shouted. Which was true. Always with the specific instructions. Must he be so literal? But this made little difference with two Gamorreans still between them and their best escape route. Worse, the control panel appeared to govern not only the door, but also the floating platforms, which went haywire. Qui-Gon stumbled as his platform tilted sharply to the left, yet he retained his balance. Barely. One blaster bolt seared past him to blow a smoking chunk from the wall. Even that one miss was too many. No time for hypotheticals, Qui-Gon reminded himself. There is no past, no future, only now. Obi-Wan did not appear to be trying to calm himself. He looked anything but calm, jumping down from his platform moments before it sent the Shada Ub and the Grouty into the wall with a musical crash. Yet he handily slashed through the axe of one Gamorrean and the arm of another, which sent the first squealing off in terror. This finally pierced the haze of spice and stupidity in Wambo the Hutt's head. The Gamorreans at the stairs began thumping down, no doubt to seize Qui-Gon when he fell from his crazily off-kilter platform. "Master!" Obi-Wan called. "Are you all right?" "Just get us a ship if you can." With a nod,
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.